Greetings to my unbelievable 2019 V family all over the world. This is your gorgeous chief with a new haircut. If you remember my last Wednesday message, I look like Tom Hanks in Castaway because I didn't have time to go to the barber shop to trim, but now I look younger, much younger than I ever did. And don't tell Dato Sri and Japa, but I even look better and younger than them, okay? But I love them, the founders. So it's time, guys. It's time for us to embrace 2019. And let me make it very clear to you. I know you guys have gone through whatever you have gone through. The 2018, there are challenges that you have overcome. Some of you are still struggling to overcome your challenges. And we started a brand new year. And again, everyone thinks a brand new year is supposed to be automatically brighter, more beautiful, all right, and amazing just because the calendar switched from 218 to 219. Wake up and smell the coffee, all right? Our journey to any form of success, if you have the highest standards of expectation of yourself, your business, if you want to be a max out king and queen, I guarantee you from day one, every video, that challenges will never stop. It will keep coming in every shape, size and form. Okay, because that is life. That financial freedom is not going to fall on your lap automatically just because you signed up with QNet and click I agree and paid with credit card or e-cards. That the journey from zero to max out, that the journey from a nobody to a somebody, from struggling to pay your bills to living a life of financial freedom requires you to pay a price. Requires you to face whatever shit that comes your way. And the only decision is whether every time you get knocked down, do you get up again? But the knocking down will always happen. I've been in this business for 20 years, guys. All right? With my mentors, Dato Sri Vijay and Japa. And until today, it's not been easy. Until today, the journey, even for me as your upline, as your chief, is still challenging. But I don't react negatively to a challenge. I don't freak out. I don't cry. I don't give up. I don't quit. No matter how painful, how difficult, how aggressive the challenge is against me, I decide that I am going to win. I decide that I'm not going to let that challenge, that hurdle, those morons out there to kill my belief that dreams come true, to kill my belief that I am a warrior, that I can change my life and the life of others. And you see, no matter what happens in 2019, no matter how tough this journey becomes for you in 2019, you only have one decision to make. Whether you will overcome any challenge, whether you will stay focused, whether you will remember why you started this journey and remember the people who depend on you every single day, your downlines. And then every challenge, no matter how big it is, will look this small. This is how I choose to live. Rightly or wrongly, I survived 20 years because I know the truth. I know why I'm doing this business. I know that 2019 will be a great year for QNet, the V and all of us. That I know the founders, Dato Sri Vijay and Japa, are still here today after 20 years holding and guiding us throughout this amazing, crazy, sometimes painful, sometimes feel like giving up, sometimes celebrating, sometimes unbelievable journey of ours. And 2019, my mantra, my motto, as you've been hearing the past 1 month, is change, rise, conquer. All right? 3 words that will define the 2019 journey. 3 words that will define who we are, the outcome of our actions this year. And the first thing is change. And a lot of people wrote to me on WhatsApp, all right, and a lot of people wishing me Happy New Year and telling me, Chief, I'm ready to change. I'm changing. Yes, chief, my system is changing. My product I'm buying is changing. The country I'm building is changing. My color of my hair is changing. All right, my color of my contact. Guys, change must be something unbelievable that you really have to change. Because by the end of 2019 or the middle of 2019, you cannot look back in 2018 and realize that you have not changed. You have modified. You comb your hair a different way. You change the tone of your voice. But you have not changed from within. So the first mantra of 2019 is really change. You have to look within yourself and decide what you want to change about you in 2019. Inside. An attitude paradigm shift. Alright, a focus paradigm shift, a huge leap of change that will not only change action, system, plan, training, but completely change who you are, your DNA, your character, your personality. And you must have such great change within you for the right reason, towards the positive direction, that is going to freak everyone out. That is going to shock everyone in your zone, in your organization. That you cannot cross over the 2019 and be the same person just with a bit more energy. That's bull sugar. I'm talking about major change. Now you're looking at me right now and thinking, Chief, but what do I change? You know what you need to change. You know your weaknesses of 2018. You know everything about you. You know the fear that drives you. Alright? You know that your ego has beaten the crap out of you and taken over. You know you're lazy. You know you haven't given enough in 2018 that you need to give in 2019. The change must happen from within. Bottom line, if you want to know whether you have truly changed starting this 2019 year, that everyone around you must actually look at you and say, oh my God, you have changed. Don't complicate, it's that simple. Everyone in your life, from family to downlines to uplines to prospects to everyone in your circle of influence must actually look at you and say, oh my God, you have changed. Then you know you have changed something fundamental in you. The second mantra is rise. The 2018, you had so many opportunities to rise. So many opportunities to shine in a dark room. So many opportunities to make a difference in people's lives, but you chose not to because it was too difficult. Alright? You didn't know how to do it. But 2019, I need you to rise. That your goals must be unbelievable. That your targets must be mind-blowing. That 2019, I want you to rise in your belief system, in your warriorship, in your power to empower others. That in 2019 you must rise. That whatever goals you have planned for 2019, let me tell you right now, with a lot of love, is not big enough. Is not crazy enough. That is not going to help you rise. Because the biggest mistake we can make throughout our journey in life is to remain mediocre, to remain normal, to remain predictable, to just be the same for 365 days. Plateau. I call it flatline. In the medical term, flatline means you are dead. You need to rise. The whole of 2019, you need to rise from your commission checks to the number of people earning checks in your organization, to the positive attitude of your organization, to the energy of your organization, to the number of V elite leaders, V councils, AVPs, and you must have a dream to rise one day to become a V partner, no matter what price you have to pay. It's all about going up. It's all about rising and rising and rising at whatever cost. That you cannot stop rising, because the minute you stop, you drop. As Dato Sri Vijay, my mentor, always told me, Patman, don't just sit in the boat without rowing, because you are not standing still. You are actually moving back, because the current will push you back. So if you don't aggressively push yourself out of your comfort zone to rise, then trust me, you automatically start deteriorating, falling, and becoming more useless than you were in 2018. You will go back to 2012. So it's about rising. It's about creating a mantra and energy within your organization that everyone should rise. That you don't tolerate the excuses, you don't tolerate the challenges, you don't entertain what the rest of the world is saying. You just focus on one thing, that you want to rise in every aspect, from BVs to checks to rank, all right, to the size of your organization, to the size of your system, of your events. You just want to rise. That's your focus. And finally, my third mantra this year, 2019, is conquer. That you need to recognize the fact that this year is not about you achieving small things. It's not about you achieving insignificant increments of commission and goals. That this year it's about conquering. And when you hear the word conquer, and I said this a few Wednesday message ago, it's a war cry. That we are not here to overcome a small bump on the road. That we are here to conquer markets, conquer the industry, all right? Conquer every aspect of your journey of life and this business. That if people look at you, they must no longer call you, Patman, we partner. They must say, Patman the conqueror, Chief the conqueror, all right? Because this year, we are not going to slow down. We are not going to be careful. We are not going to think twice before we do something. This year, we're going to remind the world that QNet and the V are the greatest, craziest, most powerful organizations in the world. And I don't care what the rest of the world says. They will talk. We will conquer every market we are building. We will win every war. We will fight ferociously with no fear, because we stand for the truth. That Dato Sri Vijay Japa built this company to conquer hearts, to conquer markets, to help people conquer their fears, to help people with no hope to have hope. Then how can we have fear? How can we be wrong? For 20 years, my conscience is clear. And if you think 20 years has been a big journey, all right, if you think that, oh my God, this company has been around for 20 years, we are still babies. I want to conquer the world this year. And as Dato Sri Vijay always says, are you with me? Then if you want to conquer the world, if you want to be a max out king and queen, if you want to be able to take nobodies and make them into somebodies, if you want to truly, truly make a difference in people's lives, and you still believe in the philosophy of rhythm and making a difference, then have a mentality of a conqueror, not just a traveler. We are not tourists. We are not here to take photographs and put in our Instagram. We are not here to take photographs to put in our album. We are here to redefine network marketing. We are here to redefine entrepreneurship. We are here to be the benchmark of changing lives and making a difference. And I'm proud that Dato Sri Vijay Japa chose me to lead this journey of 2019, where we will conquer the world. So to all of you, I love you guys, and you know this. But this Wednesday message is my heart to yours, my passion, my belief, all right, to you. And if there's one thing I hope this Wednesday message achieves, is you feel that energy, that you take that energy and finally start 2019. No need to plan, no need to hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Start, change, rise, conquer. This is who we are. Have no fear, because you're not alone. That this year the world will only know QNet and the V as the most powerful, unbelievable organizations on this planet. This year, it's about you. To change, to rise, to conquer. This year, 2019, don't bother defining 2019. 2019 must define you. And this is your chief making my commitment to you that I'm by your side every single step of the way. Dato Sri Vijay Japadas Bismarck is by your side every single step of the way. 2019 belongs to us. I love you guys.